Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to show you how to design a professional website with WordPress and Elementor. You don't have to write any line of code. I am going to show you everything step by step. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to build a professional website like this. And this is the website we are going to build. We are going to start designing the hero section by adding this background you are seeing right now. After that, we are going to add a text element, this text element, and also this text as well, and the one below here too. So after that, we are also going to add this bottom element to it. So when we are done with the hero section, we are also going to tackle the rest of the section. All right, so we are going to start section after section. So we are going to design this two-column section by adding this image on the left, and also we are going to add the testimonial box to it and align it to the right as you are seeing it right here. So after that, we are coming to design this second column here by adding this text element, and we are going to add this icon list to it and align it very nicely. So after that too, we are going to add this counter element as you are seeing it here. So when we are done with this section, we are going to create the next section, and that also is going to be a two-column section. And on the left, we are going to add some text element and a button, and also we are going to add some testimonial images here as well. So we are going to design everything. And on the right, you can see there's a column grid here. We are also going to design that as well. So from there, we are also going to create another section as well. So this section, we are going to design it very nicely and add this hover you are seeing here. So after we are done with that, we come below it, and we are also going to design this project section too. So it is section after section. So I am going to show you everything step by step. So on this two-column section as well, you can see there's a text element on the left and a button here and a carousel slide here. So on the right, there's a big image here and a button on it. So when we are done with it, we come below, and we are also going to create this section as well, and we are going to add this text element and add this button element too, and give it an image background. So when we are done with it, we come below and design our testimonial section, and that is going to be a two-column section. You can see there's a line here, a border here, and there's a button here too. We are going to do everything, and here as well there's a text element. So we are going to add everything, and below we are going to create another section, and that is going to be our frequently asked questions section, and we are going to design everything as you are seeing here. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So after we done that, on the right side you can see there's a form here, so we are going to design that form as well. So below, then we are going to end with our footer. So if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe as I keep posting more helping video like this. Okay, so not to waste time, let's go to our dashboard and start creating our website. So I am back in our dashboard right now and ready to start creating our website. But before, let me show you the theme and the plugin that I will be using through this lesson. So on the left side, come below, you see appearance. Put your mouse cursor on the appearance, and this pop-up is going to come. Click on theme, and it will take you to the theme page. And this is the theme that I am using. I am using Hello Elementor theme. So to use the same theme as mine, come to the up here, you see add theme. Click on add theme. Then it will take you to this page, and here you can set for any theme that you want. So assuming that you also want to install the same theme as mine, so you search here Hello Elementor. So when you search for it, the theme is going to appear here. You install and activate it. So I'm not going to do it because I already have it. So come back to the left side, come below, you see plugin, click on plugin, and it will take you to this page. And these are the plugin that I am using. So I am using Hello Elementor Basic and Hello Elementor Pro. I mean Elementor Basic and Elementor Pro, right? So the Elementor Basic, to get the Elementor Basic, you can click on add plugin, and but for the Elementor Pro, unless you pay for it. But I will be putting a link on the bio so that you can download the Elementor Pro. And also, as I said, to get the Elementor Basic, come to the app here, click on add plugin, right? So when you get an Elementor Pro, it's not here. So to upload it, click on upload plugin, then it will tell you to upload a plugin here. So, but for this, we want to install the Elementor Basic. So you have to install the Elementor Basic first before installing the Elementor Pro. So let's search for the Elementor Basic. So let's search for Elementor here, right? So it's going to load. Okay, so this is the Elementor Basic. So I already have it. So just click on it, install and activate it. But I already have it, so I'm not going to do that. So we are done with themes and plugin. So here I want to show you the media we are going to use for this project. So let's come to the up here again. You see media, click on media, then it will take us to this page. So this is all the media we are going to use. I will be having a link in the description for you to be able to download all these images. So let's come back here and let's come to pages. So click on pages and it will take us here to these pages. So this is the part we can create any page we want. So our website is going to be built with pages and pages. So on pages, you can add a lot of section, element, and stuff. So if you want to create the home page, you create your page here. You want to create an about page, you create it here. You want to create contact page, any page you want to create, you can create it here. All right. So here I want to create my home page. So I'll come to the up here, click on add page. So click on add page. So it will take us to this one, close this. So here, let's add the title of our page, and it's going to be our home page. So let's write home. So from here, come to the right side, you see publish, click on publish, publish again. Yes, so from here, let's click on edit with Elementor, click on edit with Elementor, and it's going to take us to our working environment for our page, so that we can start designing our page. So this is going to open, just close it, and here we are in our working environment. So come to the left side, you see this icon, click on it and go to user preferences. So click on user preferences, you see this dark mode here, click on this dark mode and come here, click on publish like this. So after that, come back to the left side, let's go to the page settings, and this is the page settings. Click on it and come below, you will see page layout. Click here and select Elementor full width, select it. So after it finish loading, come back here and click on publish. All right, so right now we are ready to start designing our page. So to create our first container section, click on this plus button and it will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box and it's going to take us here, and we are going to select this 2-column section. So click on it and our section is being created. So from here, select this section, go to advanced, remove the padding. Okay, so let's go to layout. Let's give it a weight of 1300, and let's come below on the minimum height, give it 700 like this, and it's looking good. So from here, let's select this again again, and let's come back to the style and go to on the background type, select classic. On image, choose image. Let's go to this library and let's select our image, and that's going to be, I think, in this image, right? Let me see. Yeah, the same image, so let's select it like this. Let me go back, let me see something. I'll select this one. Okay, same image. So from here, come below, you on the position, select it and change it to bottom center like this. And on repeat, select no repeat. On display size, select cover, good, like this. So from here, select this column, come to layout, and on layout, increase it to 70%. Like this. Select the second one too, the same thing, make it 30%, and select the second one again, go to advanced, remove the padding, select the first column, go to advanced, remove the padding, and select the whole of this section, go to layout and give it some gap of 80 like this, and everything is looking perfect. So let's publish it. Good. So I think it's looking good. So from here, select this section again, and let's go back to, okay, let's go back to style. Okay, and let's come back to background overlay here. Select it. Let's select a color. Let's select this dark color for the background overlay like this. Let's come to the opacity, increase it a little bit. I think it's good. Let's check our reference site. This is the reference site. Okay, so this is the hero section we are designing. So let's go back. So I think here is too dark, so let me go back a little bit. I think this is okay, so let's leave it so let's go back and add another element, our text element. Let's drag this text element here. Let's go to our reference site, copy this text from here, back, paste it here in our working environment. Good. Let's go to style. On typography, click on typography, font family, change it to popping. Select it. On the font size, increase it to 14 like this, and we are going to change the color to white. Good. So from here, let's add another element, text element, by going to our element panel and look for heading element, drag it below this text. Let's go to our reference site, copy this text. Let's copy this text. Good. Back to our working environment and paste it here like this. And here, let's give it a line break. It is an HTML tag, so just write it. Okay, we are not writing any code here. So from here, let's go to style. On typography, click on it, change it to popping, increase the font size to about 80. Let's increase it. We want it to be so big. Okay, good, like this. So come below, on the line height, change the unit to EM and increase it a little bit. I think it's okay, not too much. I think this is okay, like this. Okay, so here let's reduce the thickness to medium thick like this, and change the color to white. Good. So let's go back to our reference site, and we have to add another text element. So let's do that by going to our element panel. So let's look for text editor, drag it below here, and let's see it is the same text. So let's add a line break where around here. So let's check here. So here, if I add a line break here, it's not going to work on the visual side. So I have to come to the code side. So click on the code here. So here, click here and add a HTML tag here. Good, like this. So from here, let's go to style. On the typography, change it to Lauren and increase the font size to about 16. So from here, let's change the font color to white, like this, and everything is looking good. So after that, let's add another element again. So we need a container element. This container, let's drag this one below, like this. So select the container and remove the padding of the container. So we are going to add another element inside this. So let's go to our element panel here and look for button. So this is the button we want. Drag it inside this container. Okay, so let's check our reference site. Get started. So here, get started, like this. So we are going to style this one by going to style. So let's go to style and let's change this to, let's change the font typography to poppin. Let's change it to poppin and increase the font size to about 14. And let's make it bold, semi-bold, like this. Good. So that's all for this. So let's go back. So let's go back and change the color to white, like this. And let's change the text color to black. Good. So we are going to add a hover to it, but before, let me come back on the border radius, remove the border radius. Good, it's looking good. Let's check our reference site. Okay, we need this color, so I can copy this color from here. Let's take these two and copy. Okay, so I have the color code now. So let's select this. Okay, so let's go to hover on the background color. So let's paste it here and click on this one to save it. Let's save it. Okay, yellow. Okay, then it is being saved. Okay, I can save it as my global color, but I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, so I want to always use it so that you get familiar to it. So when you are a beginner, you have to keep on using it again and again. That's why I want to use it so that you'll be familiar to it. So when you become familiar to all the elements, then you can save it and use it automatically. All right, so for this lesson, that's why all my video, I don't want to save it as a global save and use it throughout. So that's going to confuse all the new beginners that are coming. So let's continue our lesson. So we are having this hover here now. So what we are going to do, we are going to duplicate it by clicking on this one and click on duplicate. Right, so from here, let's select this container, go to layout, and on item direction, click on this arrow, like this. Good. So let's check. This one is transparent. So let's go back, select this, go to style, and on here, let's make this one transparent by clicking here and make it transparent like this, and change the text color to white, like this. Good. So it's looking good now. So let's go to the content and change it to view project, and everything is looking perfect. So from here, we can publish it and save it. So we are done with this one, or we can also preview it so that we see what we did. So everything is looking good here. So let me come back, select this container here. So let's go to layout, and on justify content, click on center here like this. Good. So let's publish it again and let's check. So everything is being aligned nicely like this. And as you can see here, we have to give it a border on this one, right? So let's go back and select this one, go to style and come back below here. So on border type, select this one and select solid, and we have to give it a border width. So give it a border width of 1 like this, and you can even make it a little bit transparent if you want. Okay, so let's leave it. So let's publish it and see. Okay, so it's looking good. I think everything is looking perfect. So let's go back. So here you can make the color white. Okay, so make it a little transparent. Good. Publish it and let's check again. All right, so here you can also give it some margin as well. So let's give it some margin here. Let's go to advanced, uncheck this one, remove change the unit to em, and let's give it some margin up here. I think 1 is okay. We can make it 2. So let's publish it and check it, and you can see it here. So let's add element to our next container. But you see, I just close this structure. This structure is very important. It's very important because any section that we are designing here, you see all the element here, because sometimes when the element are a lot on your page and you want to select a specific element, an element can be under a certain element, and when you are trying to select it here is very difficult. So the structure will help you to select it. So mostly I use the structure a lot, but I know what I am doing, so I don't have to name it. But I will always advise you should name your structure. Okay, so our first section that we were creating, the whole of this section is our hero section. All right, so let me write hero here. Okay, so all this one are inside the hero section here, and this is the whole section. Okay, so when I'm looking for an element inside the hero section, I can straight come to the hero section and check or look for or select that element that I want, right? So it's very important. So you should always name your structure. Okay, so let's add element inside this second container. So let's go to our element panel and look for icon. So this icon, let's drag this icon here like this. So let's select this and select frame. Good. So from here, let's change this icon by selecting this and go inside here and look for Facebook. So let's select Facebook. I think this one is okay. Good. So from here, let's go to style, and we are going to change the color of this by selecting this color, and we are going to also decrease the size. So let's decrease the size and let's make it about 19. I think 19 is okay. Good, like this. So from here, let's come back to the content. Let's select this, right? Let's select this and let's come back to the layout and come below. So below here, let's select this, and okay, on alignment item, select to the left, so it will send it to the left here like this. So what we can do, we can just duplicate this one. Okay, duplicate this, and let's change the icon to Instagram or maybe X, Twitter X. Okay, Twitter X like this, and let's duplicate it again and change the icon to another social media icon like Instagram like this. So from here, let's send this one to the center here like this. So let's check our reference site and see. Okay, so everything is looking perfect. So it looks like we have achieved it nicely. Yes. So we have designed our hero section very nicely. This is our reference site, and this is the site we just designed, and you can see everything is looking similar. So let's check our reference site right now, and we can start designing our next section, and that is going to be this section below it. All right, so let's go to our working environment and start designing this section. So we are back in our working environment and ready to create our next section. So to create our next section, click on this plus button. It will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box, and we also need a tool container. So let's click on this tool container here like this, and our section is being created. So select a section here, go to layout. On the width, give it 1300 like this, and go to advanced. Remove the padding. Let's give it a custom padding of up 80, bottom 80. Good. And let's publish it. Let's check our reference site, and this is our reference site right now. So let's go back. Okay, so let's click on this first container, go to advanced, remove the padding. Click on this one, go to advanced, remove the padding, select this section, go to layout. Let's give it some gap below here, 80, like this. Publish it. So from here we can start adding our element. So we can add an image to this one. So let's click on this container, go to our element panel. Sorry, click on this one, go to style, and here on the background tab, click on classic image, choose image, and I think this is the second image we are going. Let me check our reference site. Yes, the second image. Let's select this one. So from here, come below on with image resolution is on full, leave it on full. Position, click on center. On repeat, click on no repeat. Display size, select cover like this, and we are going to leave it so we are not going to give it a minimum height. So let's design this one first. Okay, so let's work on this one. So let's click on this one, go to advanced, and let's give it a top padding of 20 like this. So from here we can add a text element by going to our element panel and look for heading. Drag the heading here. Good. Let's go to our reference site, copy this heading, this text, back to our working environment and paste it here like this. Let's go to style and style this by going to typography. Click on typography, change the font family to poppin, change it to poppin, and increase the font size to about 14, right, like this. So we can change the color to dark color. So let's check. Okay, it's having this brown color, so I can select this color from here, this dark yellow color. So let's come back here, select this, and paste the color here. So after that, let's save it. Let's make it dark yellow. So save it like this. Okay, so from here, let's check our reference site. We need another text element. So let's come back to our working environment, go to our element panel, look for heading. So drag the heading panel, the heading element below this one. So let's go back, copy this text from here, back to our working environment, paste it here. And we can give it a line break like this. Let's go to style, Typography, click on typography, change it to popping, increase the font size to about 64, and make it medium bold like this. Let's change the color to black, our dark color, like this. Good. We can publish it, and we have to add this element, this text element. So let's go back and look for text editor. Drag the text editor below here like this, and it is the same text, right? So let's go back, let's go to code, and let's try to add, let's add a line break here like this. Good. So from here, let's go to style. On typography, change the font family to Laura like this. Select it, increase the font size to about 16 like this. It's okay. Publish it. Good. So let's check. We need this. All right. So let's go back to our working environment. So we have to add a container here. So let's go to our element panel, get this container, drag it below here. Good. And we can duplicate this container. Right. We can duplicate this one. Good. So select this first one, go to advanced, remove the padding of this. So let's go to element panel again and look for icon list. Drag the icon list here. So what we are going to do, delete this one, leave this one. Let's come to our reference site, copy this text here like this. Let's go back, paste it here. Good. So we are going to leave. Let's change the icon. Let's change the icon to check. This one. Okay, like this. So from here, let's go to style. On space, let me do this. Let me duplicate it, because if I give it a space, you won't be able to see it unless I add another one. So let's duplicate this one. Good. So let me go here and add a space to it. Do you see now? Okay, so it's okay. So from here, let's go back to the icon. Let's make the icon 19. The size of the icon, let's make it 19 and change it to dark yellow. This one. Good. So from here, let's go to the text and let's change the text family, the font family to Laura. Select Laura here and let's increase it to 16. The font size, increase it to 16. 16 is okay, like this. So everything is looking good, and we can make it dark. The text color, let's make it dark. Okay, everything is looking good now. So from here, what we can do, we can just duplicate this. So I will just click here and duplicate this one. So I will select this and go to layout, select it, go to come to layout. On layout, come below on item direction, click on this first one, and everything is looking good. Publish it. So let's come back to this, but before, let's select this first container. Go to advanced. On margin, remove the margin, change the margin unit to EM, and let's give it some margin of 1 EM. It's okay. Publish it. So let's come to the second container. Go to advanced, remove the padding, and we are going to add a counter. So let's look for an element called counter. Drag it here like this. Good. So let's go here. Let's see what we can change here. So let's check our reference site. Okay, so we are going to, it's going to be 10y. So let's put it there. So here is going to be 10, and the number suffix, we are going to put y here like this. And the title, let's go back, let's select this and paste it here at the title. Okay, good. So from here, let's go to style, and on style, come back to number. On this number, let's change the color to dark color. Come back to the typography, change the typography to popping. Good. And on the font size, increase it to 54, 64, make it 64. Okay, 64 is okay. Okay, and the thickness, make it medium like this. So let's go back, let's select it again. Okay, let's come back on the title. So let's change the typography for the title to be popping, and let's make it, the font size, let's make it 14. Okay, and make it bold, semi bold like this. And we have the transform, change it to uppercase. Good. So everything is looking good like this. And let's make it dark. Okay, so from here we can duplicate this one by clicking on the first one, duplicate, and duplicate it again. Then select this container, go to layout, on item direction, click on this. So after that, come back to justify content and click on space between. Good. So you can select this second one and change it. All right, so 120 plus project. So let's go back. So here we can make it 120, and here on the number suffix, make it plus, and under the title, make it project like this. So you can do the same thing with the third one too. Okay, so let's write 98%. So select it here. Here you make it 98. On the number suffix, make it percent. And on the title here, paste everything here. So from here, publish it. Let's preview and see what we did. Good. So we are having this. So let's go back, select this container, go to advanced, uncheck this margin, change the margin unit to EM, give it some margin. 2 EM is okay. Let's publish it again. Good. So let's come back to this container. So let's add another container inside this one by clicking here and drag this container here. Okay, so let's select it, go to style, on background types, select classic. So let's select this dark color. Good. So from here, let's go to advanced and let's give it a padding of 20 like this. So let's check our reference site. We need this text element. So let's add this text element by going to our element panel and look for text editor. Drag it inside here. So let's copy this text here like this. Paste it here. Okay. So let's go to the code. So let's cut it off. Let's add some line break here. Here, and let's add some line break to here. Okay, like this. So from here, let's go to style. On typography, change it. We change it to popping. Then increase the font size to 16. Good. So from here, we can change the color to white like this, and everything is looking good. So let's select this container again. Go to layout. Let's make it 70%. We can type in 70% like this. Good. So we can publish it. So let's add another element called image box. Drag that element below here like this. So what we are going to do, select this. Let's look for the image, this image. Good. So from here, let's go to our reference site. Select this text. Back to our working environment. On the title, paste it here. So let's go back, copy this text, and also paste it here inside our working environment. So let's go to style. On the style, we want to bring the image to the left, so select this, and on vertical alignment, select this. Okay, so on image spacing, it's okay. So content spacing too is okay. So let's select this, come back here. So let's, on the weight, let's make it 20%. Okay, let's make it 20% like this. So on the image radius, make it 100% like this. Good. So select this one, change the color to white. On the text, change the color to white. And also go to typography, change the font family to popping, and increase the font size to 24. And make it medium bold. Let's go to the content to the description, change it to popping, the font family, and increase the font size to about 14. About 14 is okay. And we can make that one to bold, semi-bold, like this. And let's change the color. Let's change the color to dark white. Yeah, white is okay. Let's see. Yes, it's white. So let's make it white here. Good. So we can now publish it. So from here, you see, when I want to select this column, but because of this container, I can't select it. So I will need a structure. So I'll bring the structure here, and I want to select this column. So the whole of this column, I have to name it too. All right. So I'm going to name this one About Us. Okay. So then I'll select this first column. Then I'll go to layout. And here on justify content, I'll click on end here. And align item, I'll click on end here like this. So after that, I'll select this. Then go to advanced. And I'll uncheck this margin, change the unit to EM. And on the bottom here, I will make it negative let's make it -2, and on the left here too, let's make it negative. Hold on, here. Okay, oh sorry, so it has to be the right here. So on the right, rather change it, put it to -2 like this, and let's publish it. Let me hide this one, and let's preview what we did. Okay, and as you can see, everything is looking good. So we have achieved this section also very nicely. So let's check our reference site and see if we got the same thing. Yes, we got the same thing, you can see, and this is what we just did right now. Everything is looking the same. So let me check this one here. Let me go to right, everything is intact. So we are done with this section. So let's go below and see the next section that we have to design, and this is going to be our next section. So let's go back and design this section right now. So back to our working environment, and we are ready to create our next section. So to create our next section, click on this plus button, and it will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box, and again we need a 2-column container. So click on this 2-column container here, and our section is being created. So select this, go to layout, on width here, give it a width of 1300. So from here, I'll go to advanced, remove the padding, and give it a custom padding of up 80, bottom padding of 80, and select this first container here, go to advanced, remove this padding, click on this one too, go to advanced, remove the padding, and select the whole of this section, go to layout, and give it a gap of 80 here like this, publish it, and let's check our reference site. And you can see here it is having a background color. So let's select this two, copy this background color here, and let's go to copy it here, the color code, back to our working environment, select this section, go to style, on background type select classic, select this and paste the color code here, click on this plus button here and name it gray, save it. All right, so everything is looking good. So let's add our element right now. So this element, we have already created this element here, so we are having this text element here. So what we are going to do, we are going to copy it from here. So just copy this. With Elementor, you can do copy and paste. So let's come back here and paste it here like this, and let's change it, the text, okay, like this. So let's go to our reference site. So here, let's go to style, typography. You can on transform, change it to uppercase. Here is all cap. Good. So let's go back again, copy this text back below, select and paste it here like this. Let's go back, copy this, back to our working environment and paste it here. We can add a line break on this one here. Good, like this. Then let's go back and we have to add this text. So click on it, select the text from here, back to our working environment. We need to add our text element here. So let's look for text editor. So what I can do, I can go back again, I can copy this text, right? copy this one, then paste it here, and I can go to style, the same thing. So let me make the color a little darker. Good. So I can come back here, copy this, back to the working environment. Let's go to content and paste it here. Let's go to code here, so we can break it here like this by adding a line break. Okay, so let's publish it. So let's check. Okay, so let's go back, select this, go to advanced, on margin, uncheck the margin, give it an EM. So let's give it a 1 EM like this. Good, publish it. So let's check, we need a button. So let's go back, we have a button here. So let's select this button, copy it. With Elementor you can do copy and paste. So back here, paste it here. Good, like this. So let's select it. Let's go back to style, and on here let's select this color rather. Good, and on hover it will turn to this dark color. Then let's change the text color to white, the same to the normal to white. Good. So let's go back and name this. Let's go to content and change this one to contact us, like this. Publish it, and everything is looking good. So this one too, we can give it a margin, change it to EM like this. Good, and let's add a container below here like this. Remove the padding of this container. Okay, so let's add an image element first. So let's go inside, select an image, and let's select this image. Good. So let's go to, before going further, to style, on image resolution, change it to full. Go to style. On here let's go to advanced. On advanced, on the weight, change it to custom and make it about 9 like this. Good. Let's go to style. On the border radius, let's make the border radius to about 100%. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Let's make it 100 like this. Good. So from here I can duplicate it. So let's duplicate this one. So select it, select a container, go to layout, on item direction, click on this first arrow, then duplicate it again. So let's see how many pieces, 4 pieces, then duplicate it again. So now select this, go to image, choose image. So let's choose which image. Okay, let's choose this one like this. Then let's come back here and change this image to this one like this. Then select this image and change this image to this image, this one, like this. Good. So from here, let's select let's select this, okay, and go to advanced, uncheck this margin, change the unit to EM, and on the left, let's give it a negative margin like this. So after that, I'll just copy and paste style on this one, paste style like this, copy this one and paste style. Good. So from here, I'm going to add another element called counter, and I'll drag the counter inside here. The counter should have come here like this. Good. So from here, let's go to style. Let's check this one. Okay, 98%. So let's make this one 98 on the number. So suffix, make it percent like this. Okay, so from here on the title, let's go back, copy this one, this text, back to the working environment, paste it here. Good. So let's go to style. On title, I want the title to be at the end like this. So let's go to number, let's go to typography and change it to popping. Then on the font size, let's increase it to 32. Let me type in 32 like this. And the boldness, let's decrease it to medium. Good. So let's come back to the title. On the typography, change it to popping. And the font size, increase it to 14. And the boldness, make it semi-bold like this. Color to dark like this. Okay, so from here, what we can do is we go to typography, and here on the line height, let's change it, the unit to EM, and add a little bit of line height like this. 1.2 is okay. So let's go back to the number and change the color to our dark color like this. And let's select this, go to layout, and let's center this like this. Okay, you should center this one like this, right? Okay, so let's go back to here and remove the margin of this one, change the unit to EM. Let's give it some left, something like this, I think. Let's publish it and see. Okay, I think everything is looking good. So where's our reference side? Okay, so we have to give it some gap here. So select this, go to advanced, change the unit to EM, uncheck this, and give it okay, 3 is okay. Publish it. Good. So let's preview. And this is what we are having right now. So let's go back to our next column, this column. Select this, go to style, background type, select it, image, choose an image, and let's select this image. like this. On our control panel here, position, select center, repeat, no repeat, display size, cover, like this. So after that, let's add a grid inside this container by going to our element panel, look for grid, this grid, drag it here. So we need 4. So select this grid, go to advanced. Oh, sorry, this grid. Go to layout and change this one to 2, like this. So let's go back to our reference site. You can see everything is looking fine here. So here we don't want padding, so let's remove the padding from the grid. Good. So everything is looking good here. So what we are going to do, we are going to add another container inside this. So let's add a container inside this by dragging this container here, like this. And we are going to give it a padding of 30 by going to advanced, giving a padding of 30, like this. And also select it and give it a background color of white by going to background type classic and select white here, like this. And everything is looking nice. So from here, let's go to layout. On the weight, change the percentage to pixels and make here 350. Good, like this. So from here, what we can do again, we can start adding our text element. So let's add our text element inside this by going here to our element panel and look for text heading element, drag it here. Let's go back to our working environment, our reference site, and copy this back to our working environment and paste it here. Let's break this. Okay, so from here, let's go to style. On style, let's go to typography, change the font family to popping. Good, and increase the font size to 32. I can even enter it inside 32. And the boldness, let's make it medium, like this. And the line height, let's change the unit and increase the line height to 1.3. It's okay. I can even make it 1.2, like this. So from here, you can change the color to dark color. Good. And let's add another text element below. Text editor, drag it here below. Okay. So let's go back, copy this, paste it here. So we can also break this one here, like this. So let's go to style, let's go to typography and change the font family to Laura and increase the font size to about 16. Then leave it the way it is, but let's make it a little darker. Okay, like this, and everything is looking perfect. Okay, so let's select this grid again and let's reduce this a little bit. Okay, and let's publish it again and preview. And let's see what we got. And this is what we got. So let's go back again. Let's go back again. Some border to this one. Go to style, and on background on border here, let's add a drop shadow. So let's make this one 5 like this. So from there, from here, oh, okay. Yes, so let me select this container rather. Let me select this container. Select this container. Okay, go to style, and here you can go to border, go to box shadow, click on it, and here change it to 5 like this. And after that, copy this one and paste style, right? Select this paste style, select this paste style. Okay, so after that, just publish it, and let's preview and see what we did. Okay, so far this is what we did. Okay, so I don't have to make it perfect. So behind the scene, yes, I can work on it much better. Okay, so just to show you how to create it, so you can just take your time and modify it the way you want it. Okay, because of time, so I just want to continue with this tutorial, but as you can see, we have achieved it, but we have to proper align this thing. Okay, so let's continue with our lesson, so you can do everything behind the scene on your own. All right, so we are done with this section. So let's see about the next section that we are going to create, and that's going to be the section below here. So let's go to our working environment and start creating this section. So back to our working environment, we are ready to create our next section. So to create our section, let's click on this plus button. It will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box, and we need a one container. So click on this first one, and our section is being created. So let me hide this. I can even name it, right? So let me see, it is service. So let's name this one, this services, right? So let's publish it and hide it. So select the section, go to advanced, remove the padding, and go to layout. On width, give it a width of 1300 like this, and publish it again. Good. And let's come back to advanced. Let's give in some padding, custom padding, up 80, bottom 80, and publish it again. So from here, we can start adding our text element. So let's go to the up. We already have some of the text elements here, so we are not going to create it again. So I just want to select it. So let's select from here, this one, copy it with Elementor. You can do copy and paste. Okay, so let's paste it here. Okay, so let's go to our reference site and copy this service back to our working environment, paste it here. Good. Back again. So let's add another element, the text element. So select this one, copy it back here, paste it here. Okay, like this. And let's go to our reference site, copy this text back to our working environment and paste it here. Okay, and everything is looking good. So let's see, we also have this text below here. So let's go up again. We've already designed everything, so we can do copy and paste. So the one that we haven't designed, then we can design it again to speed up this video. All right, okay, so let's paste this one, copy this text from here and paste it. Okay, so the reason why I am doing all the copy and paste, I don't want to do the styling again, because if you add an element, you have to style it, but this is already styled and I'm using the same style. So that's why I did copy and paste. So from here, I can select this section and go to layout and align it to the center by going to justify content, then center here, or align item, and click on center like this. Okay, so from here, let's give it some margin. Let's give it some margin. Select this one, go to advanced, uncheck this margin, click on the units, change it to EM, and let's give it some margin, negative margin. I think this is okay. So let's publish it. So after that, let's add another element again, and that is going to be a container. So drag this container below this text and give this container some margin too. So let's give it some margin, change the unit to EM, and let's give it some margin like this. I think 2 is okay, and publish it. So from here, select the container again, go to advanced and remove the padding of the container like this, and publish it again. So we need to add another element inside this container, and that is going to be our grade element. So let's go to our element panel and look for grade. Drag the grade here. Okay, so the control panel is going to open on column, change it to 2. Good. So select the grade, go to advanced, remove the padding of the grade by unchecking this one. So after that, let's check our reference site. Oh, we need 3 columns here. So let's go back and add 3 columns. So we have to make it 3. So select the grid again. Let's go to layout, and on column, let's make it 3. So we have 3 columns here. So after that, let's add another container inside this grid by going to our element panel and look for container, drag this container inside, and we are going to give this container a padding of 30. So let's write it here, 30 like this. Good. And let's go to layout. On minimum height, give it some minimum height of 320 like this, and everything is looking good. So from here, we can start adding our text element. So let's see. Okay, so let's add another container inside this, but before, let's give it a background image. So let's select this container and go to style. On style, you see background type, click on classic. On image, choose image, and let's select our image, and it's going to be this image, I think. So let's select this. On the control panel here, on the position, select center. On repeat, select no repeat. On display size, select cover like this. So after that, let's go back and add some background overlay. So let's go to background overlay, select the background overlay, and background type, select gradient. Okay, so on the first gradient color, let's select and make this one transparent like this. Good. On the secondary color, let's select this dark yellow color like this. Okay, so let's select it this way, and we can even play with the settings if we want, right? So we can play with the settings like this. I think it's looking good, so I'll just leave it so, right? So let's leave it like this, or we can even increase the opacity to make it much darker. Okay, so it's okay. So I think I like it this way. So we can come back to the hover to click on the hover, and let's give it a color too. So on background type, select the gradient again, and here on color, let's make this one transparent, and on the secondary color, let's select our dark color and also make this one transparent, right? So let's go. So when we hover on it, this is what we see. Okay, like this. So it's looking good. Let's publish it. So check our reference size. So we need a container. So let's add a container by going to our element panel, and this container, drag this container here. Okay, so let's duplicate the container. Click on it and duplicate it. Right. So select the container, go to advanced, and remove the padding of the container. Good. So from here, we can add an icon inside this container. So let's go to our element panel and look for icon. So drag this icon here like this. Good. Okay, so click on upload SVG and select our SVG file here, our icon. So from here, so what we can do, on view, select it, change it to stack like this, and here change it to square. On the shape, change the shape to square. So let's go to style. On the primary color, let's change the primary color to our yellow color, this one, but let me make it match a little bit deeper. Okay, like this. I think this one is okay, so let's leave it so. So on the size, let's increase it to 40 like this, and on the padding too, let's give it some padding of 5. Good. So from here we can select this container, come to layout. Okay, so let's try to align it nicely. So from here, and let's on align item, let's click on end like this to send it to the end here. Okay, and it's looking good, so I can select it again and maybe make it a little bit brighter, the color. Okay, so everything is looking good. So let's check our reference site. And okay, so when we hover, it change color to when we hover. So let's add a hover to it. So let's select it, go to hover and change it to our dark color, this dark color. Okay, so when we hover, it changed to our dark color. All right, so let's come to the container below. So click on the container below, go to advanced. I hope you remember this container. So when I added this container, I duplicated this one to have these two. So this is now that I'm working on the second one. So click on it, go to advanced. On padding, let's remove the padding. Let's check if this is having some padding. No, it's not having any padding. So let's remove the padding. Good. So let's add our text element by going to element panel and look for heading. Drag our heading text here. Back to our reference site, copy this text. Back here, let's paste it here. Let's go to style. And on typography, change the font family to popping. Increase the font size to 32. Let's increase it to 32. Yes, on the boldness, let's make it medium bold. Good. So we can change the color to white. And it's looking good. So let's add another text to it. So let's go to our element panel, look for text editor. Bring it below this heading text. So let's go back and copy this text from here and back to our and paste our text back here. Good. And let's go to style. On style, go to typography. Font family, change it to Laura. And increase the font size to about 16. Is okay. So change the color to white. White. Good. So we can publish it. So from here, select the whole of this container, go to layout and come below on justify content, click on space between like this, and it will send this one to the bottom. And what we can do here is click on this one, this text below on the text editor, and go to advanced, uncheck this margin, change the unit to EM, and let's give it some margin here, some margin like this. Good. So I see everything is looking good now. So publish it. So from here, what we can do, we can just duplicate this one. So duplicate this one, duplicate it again, duplicate it again until we have the pieces that we want. Then duplicate it again and do the same again. Then we have the 6 pieces. So let's publish it and preview what we got. Let's check. Let's refresh this page. Good. So this is what we did so far. Okay, so this is our reference site, and you can see everything is looking the same. So we have achieved it. So the text, you can just change the text and put any text and images the way you want it. So let's go to the next section. So this is the next section we are going to design, and let's go to our working environment, and I will show you how to design this section. So we are back in our working environment, and we are ready to create our next section. So to create our next section, click on this plus button. It will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box, and it's going to take us here. We need a one container. So select this container and click on this section. Go to advanced, uncheck the padding. Let's give it a custom padding of up 80, bottom 80. Publish it, go to layout, and weight, give it 1300, publish it again, and let's give this section a background. So select this section, go to style, on background type, click on classic, and let's click here and select this grid, right? So after that, publish it. So from here, we can start adding our elements. So we need to add a text element. So let's go up here. We have this text element. We are going to copy this. So let's copy this, come below, and paste it here. So let's go to our reference site. Let's copy this project back to our working environment and paste it here. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back up here and copy this text from here. Right, with Elementor you can do copy and paste, so it helps us to speed up this tutorial. So let's paste it here. Okay, so let's go back to our reference site, copy this text from here back to our working environment and paste it. Okay, so we are going to align it to the middle. So select this section, go to layout, then come below on align item. You see align item, then click on center, and it will center this like this. Good. So publish it again. So after that, we need another element, and that is going to be a tab element. So let's look for tab element, and this is the tab element. Drag it below here. Okay, and leave it. Good, like this. So it's going to bring this tab here. So this is our control panel. So what we are going to do, we are going to, it has given us 3 tabs. Okay, so we are going to design one tab, and after that we are going to duplicate it and have 3. So let's delete this one, and leave only one. So this tab also comes with a container, right? So we need a 2 container inside this. So click on this plus button and select this 2 column container. Okay, like this. So select the first big container here. Okay, and go to advanced and give it a padding. So let's uncheck this one, give it a top padding of 35, like this. Good. So after that, let's go to layout and let's select the whole of this. Okay, sorry, let's come back to this container again. So select this container, go to advanced. We've already removed the padding and give it a top padding. So select this column, first column, go to advanced, remove the padding, and select this one too, go to advanced and remove the padding. So what we can do, we can start adding our elements here. So let's check our reference site. So we need this text, and also we need this border as well. So let's add this border and add this text. So let's go back. So to add that border, let's select this container. Okay, and let's go to style and come to border. So you see border type, select it and select solid. Okay, so here on the border width, let's uncheck it. We only want the top border, so let's give it 1 at the up and give it a dark color here like this. Good. So it's going to affect only the up. So when we're done, let's come back and publish it. So after that, let's select this second container, go to advanced, and let's give it a padding up of 10 like this and publish it. So from here we can start adding our element. So let's check, we need this text element. So let's go back, let's go to our element panel, look for this element heading, drag it inside here. So let's come back and copy our text from here like this back to our working environment and paste it here. Good. So let's go to style and go to typography, change it, the font family, change it to popping, select it, and the font size, increase it to 40, let's increase it. Okay, 40 is okay. So let's change the color too. So on the thickness, let's make it medium thick like this. So let's change the color to our dark color like this. Good. So everything is looking good. So let's add the next text. So let's go back to our element panel and look for text editor. This, drag it below here. So let's go back and copy this text like that. So back to our working environment and paste it here. So let's go to code, and I want to break it from here. Let's add a line break. Good. And let's go to style, and let's click on typography, change the font family to popping, increase the font size to 16. Okay, everything is looking good. So let's publish it. Okay, so let's check what do we have to do. We have to add another text element. So let's go back and add a container first. So let's drag this container inside below here like this. Okay, let's drag this container here like this. So let's go back, and we are going to need a button as well. So let's go back here at the up. You can copy this button from here, or let's go up and get a button from here. This button, copy it, come below, we can paste it here like this. Okay, so let's check our reference site. So we can change the color. So click on it, go to style. On background color, let's change it to this dark color like this. So on the text color, let's change it to white. Good. And the hover, we are going to select our dark color for the hover. This dark color. Good. And everything is looking good. So on the normal too, let's make this one a little bit deeper. Okay, publish it. So we can drag this one, let's leave it there, and delete this. Good. So you can drag this container again and place this container below here like this. So select the container, go to advanced, remove the padding. So let's go to our element panel and look for this element icon list. Drag the icon list inside this, delete this one, delete this. So let's go back to our reference site, copy this one, this text, back to our working environment, paste it here. Good. Let's go to style. We are going to maintain this icon. Let's go to style. So let's go to text, click on text, And typography, click on typography. Let's change the typography to Lauren, like this. And let's increase the font size to about 16. Good. So everything is looking good. So let's go to the icon. We can change the icon color to our dark color and increase the icon size to about 19. Publish it. So from here, what we can do, click here, duplicate this. Click on it again and duplicate it. Then after that, select this container. Go to layout. On item direction, click on this, and everything is looking good here. So we can publish it. So let's come back and work on this one. Click on this tab, go to style. On the gap, leave it the way it is. On the distance, let's give it 41, like this. Good. So from here, let's go to the title. Let's go to typography and change it to poppin. The font family, change it to poppin. And increase the font size to 16. Good. And let's increase this one to bold. Increase this one to bold like this, and everything's looking good. Okay, so let's come back here. So on the title, let's go back to our content. So let's add our text here. So let's come copy this text from here back to our working environment, paste it here like this. So let's go back and let's add color to this text. So let's choose this dark color. So let's select our color. Our normal color is going to be white, right? So let's select our normal color to be our white color. Our hover color, we are going to select this grade, but we are going to make it a little bit darker. Okay, a bit darker. Okay, so let me see. I was working on a title rather. Okay, I was adding to the title. So let's go to the tab rather. Okay, so on the normal background color, let's select the classic and make it white. So let's go to the hover. On the hover, let's choose a gradient color, this grade, and let's make it a little bit darker. So on the active, let's make this active our dark color like this. Good. So from here, we are going to save it, publish, and we are done. Here we are done with this one. So let's go back and continue designing this. So before, let's publish and see what we did. Okay, and everything is looking good here. So let me see. Okay, so the reason why you are not seeing the hover, because this is the only tab here. So if I'm having like 2 or 3, you see what I'm talking about. So I can even duplicate it, but I want to finish this one so that I will duplicate it. So let's select this one and go back to this. So let's see what we need to add. So we need to add this button, view details. Let's change the details from this button. Go to content on here. Let's write in view details. Okay, like this. So below, we need to add another container below. So let's add a container Okay, let's add another container below. So let's add a container below here. Good. Remove the padding of that container. And we are going to add another element inside that is going to be our image carousel. So image carousel, look for our image carousel. This one. Drag it here. Okay. So let's select our image from here. So let's select this image and this image like this. Insert. Good. So on the control panel, let's come below and slide to show. Let's select 2. On image resolution, let's select 4 like this. Good. So we don't want the pagination, so we are going to remove the pagination, navigation, and everything. We don't want none of them. The arrow, we don't want anything, so just remove everything, right? So it's okay like this. So let's go to style. So everything is looking good. So everything is, so on the spacing, let's select custom and let's see if you can add some spacing to it. Okay, I think this one is okay. So let's leave it so and publish it. So here I can select this and go to advanced, and I can give it some padding like 20 at the up. Maybe I can make it 30 like this and publish it. Good, and everything is looking good. So this one too, you can give it some margin. Change the unit to EM and check this like that. Publish it. Good. So everything is looking good. So click on this second container, go to style, and let's see what image we need. We need this image. Go to style. On background type, select classic. On image, choose image. Let's choose this image like this. So on the control panel, below on position, select center, repeat, no repeat, display size, cover, like that. Good. And after that, let's go to our element panel and look for icon. Drag this icon here, select it. So let's change this icon. Let's look for play and select this one. Okay, so after that I will select this tag like this, and I will go to style. Let's go to style, and on icon color, on the primary color, let's change it to white. Let's change it to white. So secondary color, let's choose this color, and we can make it a little brighter like this. So on the size, we can also increase. So you can increase the size to 33. Okay, like that. So let's select this and go to layout and click on center and center it nicely like this. And we can publish this one and preview what we did. Good. So as you can see, everything is looking good. This one is looking good too. Good. So let's duplicate this. So let's go back, select, and go to content. Here you can duplicate it here. Click on here and duplicate. Click on it and duplicate this again. All right, so we are having 2 of this. So let's select this and go to style. So on the normal text color, So on the normal, on the text color, oh, so let's go to title rather. Okay, so on title, on text color, let's change it to our dark color, right? Like this. Okay, so we can hover on it. So let's go to our hover tool. So when we hover on it too, let's see. When we hover on it, it change to white. So let's make this one white. Okay, let's make this one white. Okay, so let's go back to the tab again, and on the hover, let's make this one much darker, like this. Okay, so I think this is looking good. So you can select this first container again. Okay, you can select this first container and give it some margin here. Change it to EM, some margin like this, and publish it. So let's refresh it. So you can see we have achieved this one nicely, as you can see. So let's check. So here you can customize it the way you want it. You can put whatever information you want. So let me do something here. Okay, so let's go back here and select this container and go to layout and give it some gap below. Let's give it some gap below. Put 21 here, and everything is looking nice and perfect. So let's go and refresh this page, and you can see everything is looking good now. All right, so this is what we just designed right now, and this is our reference site right here. Okay, so you can see that everything is looking perfect. So here you can target here, the same content is here, so you can change the content in each of these tabs. All right, so you can put any content that you want. So you can do it the way you want, and you can put this button, do it the way you want. But as far as you know how to design it, okay. So let's go back to our next section, and this is going to be our next section. So let's go to our working environment and start designing this section. So back to our working environment, and we are ready to create our next section. So to create our next section, click on this plus button and it will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box, and we need a one container for this. So click on this first container. Okay, and our section is being created. So select it, go to advanced, remove the padding, go to layout and give it a width of 1300, publish it, back to advanced, come back to advanced, and let's give it a custom padding of 150 at the up and at the bottom to 150 at the bottom, and publish it. So from here, let's select it again and let's add a background image by going to style. On background type, select classic, and on image, choose image. So let's check the image we need. This image, select it. And here on your left side, on your control panel, come below on resolution, leave it to 4. On resolution, leave it to full position. Select center. On repeat, no repeat, select no repeat, display size, select cover, like this. So let's add a background overlay. Okay, so let's go to background overlay. Let's select classic. Let's give it a dark color here. Good, like this. So after that, let's come to the opacity, increase the darkness. Let's increase the darkness. I think this is okay. Or I can add more. Okay, this look good. So from here we can start adding our element. So let's add our text element today. So let's come back here, copy this text element from here, come below, paste it. So from here, okay, so let's go to style. So on style, let's go to Color, let's change the color to white like this, and it's looking good. So let's go back to our element panel and look for heading element. Drag the heading element, drag it below here, and let's go to our reference site. Copy this from our reference site back to our working environment and paste it here like this. So from here, let's go to style. On typography, change the font family to Puppet, and the font size, increase it to about 80. Let's increase it to 80. 80 is okay. And the weight, make it medium, good, like this. And let's change the color to white. Okay, and everything is looking good. So let's see what we need. We need another text below. So let's go back and add that text. Look for text editor, drag it below. You can copy this text from here. Copy it. You can paste it here. Okay, so let's go to style. On typography, change it to Lauren and increase the font size to about 16. Good. So let's leave it like this and change the color like this. Okay, so it's looking good now. So from here we can add another element. So let's see, we need a button. So let's look for this button. We already have that button here. So let's go here and copy this button from here. Let's come below and paste the button here below. Okay, good. So everything is looking good. So let's select this section and go to layout, and on layout let's go to click on alignment item center. All right, so select this and let's center this too and center it like this. So everything is looking good. So click on this and see. Let's remove this. Right, let's remove the margin. It has a margin, so let's remove the margin. So everything is looking good. You can publish it and preview what we did. So let's refresh it from here. Okay, and everything is looking good as you can see. So let's check our reference site. This is our reference site. Okay, and this is what we designed, we just did. All right, and everything is looking similar, right? So we're done with this section. So let's see the next section that we have to create, and this is our next section. So let's go to our working environment and start designing this section. So back to our working environment, and we are ready to create our next section. So to create our next section, click on this plus button. It will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box and let's click on this one container. Okay, so click on it and our section is being created. So let's select the section, go to advanced, remove the padding. Let's give it a custom padding of up 80, 80, bottom 80. So from here, let's go to layout, and on weight, let's put in 1300, then publish it. Okay, so let's check our reference site, and everything is looking fine here. So we can start adding our elements. So let's add this text element. So let's go to our element panel and look for heading element. Drag the heading elements here. Back to our working reference site here, copy the text from our reference site, go back to our working environment, paste it here. Good, like this. So from here we can start styling it by going to style. Go to typography, click on it, and here click on font family, change it to popping. Then increase the font size to about 14. Good, like this. So on the transform, change it to uppercase like this. So let's go back and change the color to dark. Good, and it's looking good. So here we can add another element. So let's go to our element panel and let's drag this container inside this below here. And what we are going to do, we are going to duplicate this container by clicking on it and click on duplicate. So we have two of these containers. So let's start with the first one. Click on it, go to advanced. On padding, remove the padding. So we are going to add another container inside this. But let me see first. Okay, now we are not going to add any container. We are going to maintain this one container, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to add another element, and that's going to be our text element. That's going to be heading. And let's go back to our reference site, copy this, back to our working environment, paste it here. Good. So let's check again, right? So let's go back and let's style this by going to style, typography, change it to popping, and let's increase the font size to about 64. Let's increase it to 64 like this. Good. So from here, let's change the color to dark. Good, and everything is looking good. Let's publish it. So from here we can add another element inside the same container, and that's going to be our bottom element. So we can copy the bottom element from here. So let's go, let me copy this bottom, copy this, and let's paste it inside here, right, like this. So from here, select this container, go to layout, on item direction, click on this, and still select this container, come on justify content, click on space between like this, and you're going to send it to the left. So after that, select this and come back to text, and let's write in, let's see what we have to write in. Discover more. So type in discover more here like this, and let's publish it, and everything is looking good now, right? So let's go back to our working environment. So let's start with this second container, select it, but before, let me select the whole of this section. Okay, and let's bring my structure here. Okay, so I will name this container testimonial section. This is my testimonial section. So let's name it, publish it. Okay, so we are select this container, go to advanced, remove the padding of this container. So let's go back. Okay, so we are going to add some element. So let's add a text element. Let's add a text element. Okay, so before I add my text element, let me add some padding to this, some custom padding. So about 30 at the top, and at the bottom, let me add like 10. Okay, so from here, let's go to my element panel and drag this container here inside. Okay, so after dragging this container, let's duplicate it again. So select the container, this big container, go to layout, on item direction, click on this, and select this first column container, go to padding, remove the padding, select this one, go to advanced, remove the padding, and let's publish it. Okay, and everything is looking good. So what we are going to do, let's select this container and let's give it some border. So let's go to style and come to border. On border type, select solid, and border width, let's uncheck this. So let's make it 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and let's change the color to dark color. All right, like this, and let's publish it. So from here we can start adding some elements, this text element. So let's go back, look for text editor, drag this text editor in this first container like this. Good. Select it, select it. So let's copy this text from here back and paste it here. So we can break some parts here. Let's see. Okay. So we can break some parts here. Let's go to code. Adding this break from here, and let's go back down here also. Break it here like this. Okay. So let's publish it, and let's go to style, and let's go to typography. So on typography, let's change the font family to Lauren and increase the font size to about 16. Okay, so like this. So we can change the color to dark. Good. So let's publish it. Let's add another element called divider. So let's add divider to this. Drag our divider below here like this. So let's select solid. Let's decrease it to about 27. Is okay. So let's see what we need to add. We need to add another text element. So let's go and look for heading. Drag the heading below this divider. Okay, like this. So let's come back and copy this text from here. Paste it here on our working environment. So let's see. So we can start styling it by going to style, and let's go to typography, change the font family to popping, increase the font size to about 24 like this. Okay, so we are going to change the color to our dark color. Good. So from here we can duplicate it again, and here we can go to style and decrease, go to typography, decrease the font size to about 14 like this. And even this, we can also change the color to our dark color like this, and give this one to some padding. Let's remove the padding. Let's change the units and add some negative padding like this. Publish it. Okay, so we can also come to this side, click on this container, and so let's add another element, image element. Put our image elements here and look for the image, this image, select it like this. On image resolution, change it to full. Good. So from here, let's select this column from here, go to layout, on justify content, click on center. No, not this container, rather here, right? This container. Okay, and come to justify content, click on center like this. Okay, so everything is looking good, right? So let's publish it and preview what we did. All right, so you can see we have achieved it nicely and everything is looking perfect. So let's go to our reference side. You can see by here it is lighter. So let's go back and fix that, right? So let's click on it, go to style, come to border. On the color, let's make it a little bit transparent. Yes, like this. Okay, and let's publish it again. Let's publish and see what we did. Okay, so this is how it's looking. It's looking good. Right, okay. So you can make it more lighter if you want. You can make it more lighter. Right. Okay. So you can just play with the settings, make it the way you want. You see? Okay. So we are done with this section. So let's check our reference site and compare. You can see we achieved the same thing. This is what we did. We achieved the same thing. So we can make this one more deeper. So it depends to us the way we want it. So you can change the content. You can add your own image. You can do it the way you want. So let's see our next section. So let's check. This is going to be our next section, our frequency asked question. And also we are going to design this form as well. So let's go back to our working environment and start designing this section. We are back in our working environment and ready to create our next section. So to create our next section, click on this plus button and it's going to take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box and we are going to click on this one container. So click on it and our section is being created. So let's select this section, go to advanced, remove the padding and give it a custom padding of up 80, bottom 80. Let's go to layout and on the weight, let's give it 1300, publish it. After that, let's give this a background color. So let's select this section and go to style and on style background type, select classic and let's select this gray color like this and publish it. And from here we can start adding our text element. So that let's copy this text element from here. Okay, let's copy this text element. Let's come below and paste it here. So let's go to our reference site and this is what we are designing. Okay, so let's copy this back to our working environment, paste it here like this, and we can change the color to dark. Good. And also we can go to advanced. Okay, so let's leave it so. Let's go up and copy the other text. So you can copy this text too from here and come below, select this and paste it here. Okay, so let's check our reference site. Let's copy this text. You can copy this back to our working environment and paste it like this, and everything is looking good. So from here, let's align it to the center by selecting this section. Go to layout, on justify content, on alignment item, click on center here like this, select this, go to advanced, let's remove the margin. Okay, and publish it again. So from here, let's add another container. So let's go to our element panel and bring this container below here. Click on the container, go to advanced, remove the padding, and inside this container, we are going to add another container inside this. But before, let's give this container some padding by going to advanced. We are already on advanced, and let's give it some padding. So let's select, let's take this one and make it 25. Good, like this. And let's go to style and let's give it a background color of white by going to background type, classic, and select this, make it white. Good. So let's publish it. So let's preview it. Let's check. Oh, okay. It is the column that we have to make it white. So let me go back. Let me remove the background color on this by going back here. Okay, and select this. Or I can even make this one transparent too. All right. So let's publish it. So from here, we are going to add a container inside this by going to our element panel, drag this container, and after that, duplicate this container like this. Okay, so let's select this again. So let's remove the padding of this one, right? Let's remove this padding to 0. Okay, let's remove this padding. So let's select the same container and go to layout. On item direction, let's click on this. Then it will bring these two items here. So let's select this container, go to advanced, and make this one 25. Okay, so from here I can now give this one a background color of white like this. Good. So from here, let's select this one too, go to advanced, make this one the pattern of 25, and let's give it a background color of white like this, and everything is looking good. So we can publish it, and let's check our reference site. Okay, so here we can start adding our element inside. So let's add our element, and we need an element called accordion. So let's drag the accordion here like this. Okay, so you can see it has given us 3 tabs. So we want to customize 1 tab, and after that we are going to duplicate it to get the number of pieces we need. So let's delete this, and leave only 1. All right, so here on the accordion, when you click on it, so let's copy this text and back paste it here. All right, like this. So it's looking good. So here we can add our text element. So let's come back here and look for text editor. Drag this text editor here like this. Select this container. Go to advanced. Give it some padding. Here, give it 35. On the right, make it 20. On the bottom too, make it 20. And on the left, make it 30. Like this, and publish it. Good. So back to layout. Let's come below here. Let's select this. Okay. So here on the, you want to move this icon to the right like this, and on item position, let's click on stretch to stretch it here, and it's looking good. So everything is looking good, right? So let's go back to style and keep on styling this. So on here, on padding, let's give it some padding of 20 here like this, and here on the space between, let's make it 10. Good. So let's come to the heading. So on the typography, click on the typography. Let's change the font family to popping. Change it to popping. On the font size, increase it to 24. Let's make it 24. Yes, like this. And the width and the thickness, let's make it 500. Is okay, like this. And let's publish it. Good. So let's go back and keep styling this. Let's go to accordion. On here on background type, let's select classic and change the background to this gray color like this, and I think everything is looking good. So from here we can publish it. So let's go back to heading and see and check for icon on the color here. Let's choose this color and let's make it deep. I think this is okay. So copy the color code again, then go to the hover, select it and paste it here. Okay, and publish it. So publish it. So everything is looking good. So from here, let's go back, let's select it. Let's go back to content, and here we can duplicate. So let's go to our reference set and see how many pieces we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to duplicate it and have these 6 pieces. Okay, so we have it now. So let's publish it. Okay, so from after that, let me select this container. Let me bring this. Let me select the whole of this container and go to layout. Here, let me make it 40 and publish it again. Okay, so let's see what we have. Good. So we've styled it nicely like this and everything is looking good. So what we can do, so let's design our form. So you see, I just styled the first one. So let's go back. Let me delete the rest and reduplicate it. Okay, so I can delete this one, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, and then I'll duplicate it again. Okay, because I just added a style to the one. I can either paste style, but I just want to speed it up by deleting and reduplicating it again. Okay, so we have the same pieces. So let's check what we did, and everything is looking good now. So you can see, yes, everything is looking good. So let's add our form here by going to this, coming back to our working environment, and let's add this text. First, let's add this text. So let's go to our element panel and look for this heading text. Drag it here. Right, so before, let's select this container, go to layout, and on the weight, let's make it 70%. Now let's make it 60%. 60%. Select this one too, and go to layout, make this one 40%. Like this. Okay. So after that, let's select it. Let's select this text and go to our reference site, copy this text from here, come back here and paste it. So I'll add a line break to this one. Good. So let's go to style. On style, let's go to typography. On typography, on the font family, let's change it to popping. On the size, increase the size to 32. Let's increase the size to 32. Like this. And the boldness, let's make it 500 medium. Good. And here we can align this to the center like this and change the color to our dark color too. Yeah, and everything is looking perfect. So from here we can add our form by going to our element panel and look for form element, drag our form element below. So let's see what we need: name, email, and message. Right, so that's what we want: name, email, and message. So let's see. So on name, okay, so here on name, so let's fix this. On name, let's put it add name. Right. Let's copy this and put it at the placeholder and make this one name. Email, add email. So this one is going to be your name, rather your name. So the email is going to be add email at a placeholder. Add email, and this one is going to be comment and question. Okay, so let's add this one. Is going to be the placeholder is going to be the label, comment, and here is going to be message. So that's all. Let's publish it. So from here, from the field, let's come to input size. Let's make it large. Okay, and let's go to the bottom. The bottom, let's make it 30% and leave it to be small. And let's leave it to be small. So let's see, submit. Let's make this one submit. On the submit, let's make it submit. Good. Publish it. So let's go to style and keep styling this. So here on the column gap, let's make it 12. And the row gap, let's make it 46. Let's make it 46. Okay, like this. So it's looking good. So on the label space, let's make it 7. Make it 7. Okay, on the text typography, click on the typography, change it to popping. Select popping and increase the font size to 16. 16. Good. And let's on the weight, let's make it 500. Good. So let's publish it. So on the label color, let's make it dark. Okay, so it's looking good. So from here, we can go to our field here and start customizing this one too. So on the field, let's go to typography. Let's change this to Lauren and increase the font size to 16. Like this. And this is looking good. All right. So on the border width, we don't want border, so let's remove the border. On the border radius too, we don't want any border radius too as well. So on the background color, let's select our grid color here, this, and let's publish it. Okay, so okay, this has a border, so let me go back and add a border to it. So on the border width, let me add one, yeah, like this. Okay, so let's publish it. Okay, so the border was just added to the top, so let's take this one so that it will be added to all of it. So let's change the border color, let's make it a little bit transparent. Good. And publish it. Okay, so everything is looking good. So let's come back below here. Let's go to the bottom. Okay, and change the bottom color to this color. Let's make it more deeper here, like this. And everything is looking good. So let's remove the border radius. Good, and it's looking perfect now. So let's publish it. All right. Okay, so I think everything is looking good. So we can change the button font to, let's go to font and change it to popping. Then increase the size to about 16. Yeah, let's make it 16. Okay, and leave it so. All right, and publish it. And let's preview and see what we did so far. Okay, so back here below, you can see we have achieved this nicely. You can see this is our frequency asked question. You can tag it inside, so you can decide to put any content here, any question that you want to put, you can put it here. So, and here too, you can customize the form the way you want it very nicely. So we are done with this. So far we are done with most of the section. So let's go to our reference site and see what is left. So coming to the down, we only have to design this footer. So we only have to design this footer and the header, this header you are seeing here. Okay, so but let's design the footer before. So let's go to our working environment and design our footer. So we are back in our working environment and ready to create our next section, and our next section is going to be our footer section. So to create our footer section, we have to go inside the dashboard and create a footer template. So to go inside the dashboard, you can come to the left side and click on this icon and exit to WordPress. But I don't want to leave this page, so I want to go pass and go to the dashboard through a different page. So I'll pass here and go to this icon, click on this icon, and I'll click on dashboard here. And here on the left side, come below, you see templates. Put your mouse cursor on it, and this pop-up is going to come. You will see theme builder. Click on theme builder. It will be loading and it will take you to the template section. Yeah, so it has taken us to the template section. So we want to create our footer. So click on footer here. And it's going to load. It is taking some little bit of time. So Elementor and WordPress has given us some pre-made theme, but we don't want to use those pre-made themes. So we are going to create our footer from scratch. So let's close this. Okay, so we are inside our footer working environment. So let's go to our footer settings and rename our footer 1 like this. And after that, let's publish it, add a condition, and save it. Okay, so we are ready to start designing our footer. So to create our footer container, click on this plus button and it will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box and it's going to take us to this page. Click on this first container and our section is being created. So select it, go to advanced, uncheck the padding. Let's give it some custom padding, 80 at the top, 80 at the bottom. Let's go to layout and weight. Let's give it 1300. Publish it. So from here we can give it a background color. So let's see, we have this background color. So let's go back here, click on this one, go to style. On style, you see background type, click on classic. Let's select our dark yellow color, this color. Let's publish it. So from here we can add another element, and that's going to be a container element. Search for our container element, drag the container element inside this. Let's duplicate it. So let's start with the first one. Let's go to advanced, remove the padding. So from here we can start adding our text element. So let's go to our text element panel, look for our element, drag it here. So let's go to our reference site, copy this. So let's go back and paste it here. So paste it here, and from here we can start styling it by going to style, typography. Let's change it to popping and increase the font size to 24. Okay, on the thickness, let's make it medium and change the color to white, and everything is looking good. So let's add another element, and that's going to be social icon. So drag the social icon inside that first box. Good. So let's send it to the left by clicking on alignment. So let's go to style, and on style, on color, on icon color, select, go to custom. On the primary color, select it and make it transparent like this. So let's see, let's change it to white. Okay, it's already white. So on the icon size, let's make it 20. Let's increase it to 20 like this. Okay, so we can just leave it so select this container, go to layout, on item direction, click on this one, and still select this container. On justify content, click on check this. On alignment item, click on center like this. So from here, on justify content, click on space between. Good, like this. So let's publish it. So everything is looking good. So let's select this second container, go to advanced, remove the padding, and we are going to add, let's check our reference site. Okay, let's add this border. So let's go back and select it. So select this, go to style. So on background, border type, select solid, and let's add some weight to the up. Let's see, to the up. So let's go to the top, let's add one, and select the border color to be white and make it a little transparent. Publish it. Okay, so let's preview. I can see the border is below here. So let's go back to our working environment and start adding this logo to it. So let's add this logo by adding an image element. Drag this image element, but before we are going to do that, let's add a container inside. So let's bring a container first. Okay, let's bring a container inside here. So select this container, duplicate it. So let's bring this structure and select the whole of this container here like this, and go to layout, click on this arrow, then hide it and duplicate it here, duplicate it again, click on this one, go to advanced, uncheck this. Okay, so let's bring back our structure. Let's bring this structure again and select this whole of this. So let's go to advanced and let's add a padding top to 30 like this. Okay, and everything is looking good. So what we are going to do, let's publish it. So let's add the image inside this container. So let's go to our element panel and look for image element. Drag the image element here like this. So let's select it, and this is going to be our image. Let me see. No, not this one. I'm not. Let's see. Okay, I think this. Good. This one. Yes. So let's select this one. Let me hide this one again. So on image resolution, go to the full, and let's go to style. On the width, make it 80% like this. Good. So after that, let's add another element, text element, and that's going to be text editor. Drag it below here. So let's come to our reference site, copy this back to our working environment, our footer working environment. Let's paste it here. Go to code, and we can break some parts. Okay, let's break this. Let's add a line break here like this, and also here too. Let's add one here like this. Let me see. Let's check our reference site. Good. And let's add another one here like this. Okay, so let's go to, still we are on style. Let's change the color to white like this. Okay, a little bit white is okay. So everything is looking good. So we can give it a margin. You can give it a margin. So let's change the unit like this, publish it, and everything is looking perfect. So what we can do here, again, we can just duplicate this one. So let me delete this one and duplicate this, not duplicate this rather, this like this. So from here, what I'm going to do, just delete this image. Okay, and add a text element, heading text. Drag this one here. So let's go back and copy this back to our working environment and paste it here. So let's style this by going to style, go to typography, change it to popping, and increase the font size to 24. Let's make it 500. Good. So let's change the color to white. Everything's looking good. So let's delete this text, and let's add an element called icon list. So drag the icon list here like this. So here, let's delete the first one, delete, and let's leave this one. Come back here, let's copy home. So let's paste it here. So after that, let's style this by going to style. Let's go to the text and come to typography. Let's change it to Lauren. Let's see. Let's change it to Lauren. The typography, let's change it to Lauren. Okay. So let's increase the size to 16. Okay, so let's change the color also to white. Everything's looking good. So let's go to the icon. Let's change the icon color to white. Good. So from here, we can just duplicate it. So let's come back here and duplicate this one. Duplicate it again until we have the number we want. So let's see, we need 4, and we are having 4 here. So let's select this one, go to style, let's give it some spacing, right? Okay, I think the spacing, everything is cool. So from here, everything look good now. So let's see, so let's duplicate it again. So from here, we can just duplicate this one. Good. Duplicate this. So let's go back, copy this back here. Let's select this one and paste it. So with Elementor, you just have to do copy and paste. So let's copy this text. Let's go back and paste it. Let's select this one. I can change this one and paste it here. And the icon, I can also change the icon and use phone like this. Select this one Okay, so you can do the same with the rest. All right, so let me do this one and you will do the rest. Let's go back, select the same thing, come back here, paste it, then change the icon to envelope, this one. All right, so let's publish it. So with that you can do the same too. Okay, so I'm not going to do that because of time, so let me speed up. So let's see what we need. We need this one too. So let's copy this text back here. So let's duplicate this one, duplicate this, and delete this one. So let's select this text, paste this one here, back, copy this text also, back here, select it, delete this one, delete this, then paste the text here. Okay, and delete the icon too, like this. Okay, and it look good now. So let's add our form, drag the form here. Good. So let's see, we only need email. So let's delete this one, delete this. Okay, this is all what we need. So we don't need the label even. So let's see. Okay, so here let's make it medium on the bottom, so I will leave the bottom the same thing. So let's go back. Okay, let's check our reference site. Okay, so let's go back here, select it. So let's style this by going to style. Okay, but before, let's come to the bottom and submit. Let's write subscribe, and let's go to here. So on here, let's go to field, and then let's change the typography to popping. Okay, let's change it to Roran and make it 16. The font size, make it 16. Okay, like this. Okay, it look good. So the border, the background color, let's make it transparent. Okay, and also the border color, let's make it white. Let's make it white. The border rate, just remove it, and everything's looking good. So let's go to the bottom too. So the bottom color, background color, let's make it white. And the text color, let's make it black, our dark color. Okay. So on the hover, when you hover, the text color, it will be black. Okay. So like this, and everything is looking good. So after that, let's publish it. So here we've done with this. So let's copy this one. Let's select this, go to style, let's select this, go to layout, and we can align this to the center like this. Then select this, go to advanced. You can give it some padding left. Okay, give it some padding left. Yes. Okay, like this, publish it, and let's preview. So everything look good now. So we're done with our footer section. So let's go to our working environment and start designing our header section. So let's see. So this is what we did, and this is what we did, and this is our reference site, and this is what we did. So let's go and see what we need to do. We have to design this header section. So let's go back to our working environment and start designing this header section. Okay, so to design this header section, we have to go inside the dashboard and create a header template. So let's go inside the dashboard and create this header template. So to go to the dashboard, let me come back here. So I'll pass through this, okay, and I'll click on this icon, click on this dashboard, and here is going to take me to, okay, so here on the dashboard, come below, you will see template. On template, come to template builder, click on template builder, and it's going to take us here to this template page. So let's, on your right side, you will see add new, click on add new, and you see header here, click on header. It's going to take us to our header working environment. It has given us template for the header, but we are going to create our header from scratch. So let's close it. So we are here in our header working environment. So let's go to our header settings and name this header header 1. Publish it, add a condition, and save it like this. So you can start designing our header. So to create our header container, click on this plus button. It will take us to this flex box. Click on this flex box, and it's going to take us to this first one container. So let's click on this one container and select this section. Okay, so come back to our control panel. On the padding, remove the padding. Let's give it a custom padding of 15 up, 15 bottom, like this, and publish it. Okay, so let's go to layout. Let's give it a width of 1300, publish it, and let's give it a background color of our dark color. So let's select this dark color and publish it. So from here, we can add our logo by going to our element panel and look for image. Drag our image here. So let's select our logo. And this is the logo we want. Select it. So select the logo here. On image resolution, select full like this. Let's go to style. Bring the logo to the left. So here we can just give it 75%. Yes, let's make it a little bit like this. Okay, so from here, let's add another element, and that's going to be our menu element. But we have to create our menu structure before we can add our menu here. So let's go and create our menu structure by going inside the dashboard again. So let's publish this one and preview this. So let's enter here and go inside the dashboard. So here I am in my dashboard right now. So on your left side, come below, you see appearance. Put your mouse on it, and this pop-up is going to come. You see menu here. Click on menu, and we have to create our menu structure. So to create our menu structure, so let's name our menu structure here. So let's make it header menu 003 like this. So it is a header menu. So select header here and create and save it, and this is active now. So from here we have our one page active, and this is our home page. So we can add our home page to the menu by clicking on it and click on add to menu. It will bring it to our menu here. So let's create our dummy menu. Okay, our dummy menu link. So by click, if you want to create our dummy menu link, we are going to click on this custom link, click on it, and this URL, let's enter hashtag, and let's enter about, and here is going to be about us here. So add to menu. So again, let's add hashtag service, and here you can enter service and add to menu. So let's add another one, hashtag project, then here project, add to menu. Let's add another one, contact, and here contact, add to menu. So after that we can save everything, right? So save it. Good. So let's go back to our header working environment and let's refresh our page. Okay, so from here let's look for our menu element, menu, and this is the menu element. Let's drag it below here and it's going to bring all the dummy link menu that we created. Okay, so let's click this and style this. So come on pointer, you see underline. Let's remove the underline. All right, so let's check our reference site here. Okay, it doesn't have any underline, so let's go back and start working on it. So let's go to style. On style, on typography, click on typography, change it to popping. Okay, and let's increase the font size to about 12. I think 12 is okay. Yes, 12 like this. And on the transform, let's make it uppercase and let's change the color to white. Good. So on the hover, let's make this hover our gray color, but let's make it a little bit darker gray. Okay, like this. And the active, let's make it white. Okay, so everything's looking good. Let's publish it. All right, so what we can do again, we can add a button. So let's go to our home page here. We already have a button here. So let's see, let's copy this button. Let's check our reference site. Okay, we need a button here. So let's select this button and paste it here. Okay, and we have our button here. So what is written? Book a call. So let's select this, book a call, like this, publish it. So let's select our section again and go to layout. On item direction, let's click on this, like this. Good. So everything is good. So let's go to style and increase it. Let's increase the sizes a little bit. Okay, so I think everything is looking good. Select this, go to align item center, so everything is being centered very nicely. So let's select this and go to advanced and click on size, click on grow, like this. And after that, let's come back to style, decrease this one, decrease it a little bit, like this. Okay, so I think everything is looking good. So let's publish it. So select this, go to layout. Okay, so let's publish it and preview. All right, so let's see, this is our reference site. Okay, so we can decrease it. It's like this, ours is bigger. So let's select this, reduce it. Okay, so let's publish it. Good, and everything's looking good. So let's go back. So we are done with this. So let's go back to our home page here. So let's refresh our home page. Okay, let's refresh our home page here, our working environment from our home page. Right, it is taking a little bit of time to load. Okay, it is still loading, as you can see here. Okay, good. So right now what we can do here, you can see header here. Let's click on this header from here. So we are inside the header right now. Select it and go to style. On here on the color, let's make it transparent like this. Good. So come back to this page, click on this page, save and leave. Okay, so it will load. Just follow my step, okay? I know it is a little bit confusing, but don't get yourself confused. Just follow my step, right? So it is still loading. Yeah, so it is still loading. You can see it is still loading. Let's give it some time. Okay, so it has finished loading. So let's select this and let's go to advanced. Let's uncheck this margin. Let's change the unit to EM. Okay, let's change the unit. I don't know why my system is freezing. Okay, so let's give it some margin. So let's give it some margin like this. Okay, and I think it's looking good. So let's click on the header again and save and leave. Let's enter inside the header. Okay, it is loading again. Yeah, so it just finished loading. So right now, so when you are working with it here like this, okay, it will keep doing so, all right, but you can also do it separately here inside the header. Okay, you can do the transfer, you can make it transparent here, you can do everything here. Okay, so like this, let me select this one, go to advanced. Okay, on Z index, let's make it 100 like this and publish it. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do here. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do here. Click on it and make the Z index 100 like this. Okay, so, and publish it. You can see, so now you can see everything is showing here nicely. All right, so let's publish and see what we did. Good. So this is the page that we have designed. This is the website that we have designed. This is the header and this is the hero section, but this is closer. Okay, so let's give in some margin. So let's go back and select this again. So it will be loading and let's give it some margin, right? Okay, so it has finished loading again. So let's select the hero section. You can see the hero section has entered inside the header, so I can't select it from here, so I have to bring my structure. So let's bring this structure here. Okay, so let's select this hero section here like this. So let's go to advanced and give it a top padding of 150. Okay, a top padding of 150 and publish it. Yes. Let's publish it. It is loading. I don't know why my computer is taking long today. Okay, but it will be loading. Okay, so it has finished loading right now. So let's preview it and see what we got. All right, good. As you can see, right, so this is our header, our transparent header right now, and this is our menu. You can see everything is being designed nicely, and you can see our hero section, what we created very nicely. If you follow along and able to design this website, then you should call yourself a web designer now. Okay, so finally this is what we did. So we started little by little, section by section. So we did design everything nicely, as you can see right now. So if you are able to follow along to design this, you should call yourself a web designer now, because you have all the trick to design a website, so you can try any kind of website. But if you are new to this channel and you still haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe as I keep on posting more helping video like this. Okay, thank you for watching. Peace.